My manipulative girlfriend said I was too ugly to sleep with her, so I dumped her and made her regret that I left. I was with my girlfriend for 3 years, but they were the most miserable years of my life. She always canceled our dates to hang out with her friends, said I was feral and needed to be put down, and hung out with my mom even though she knew abused me. I realized I should have left sooner, but I was emotionally dependent on her for a long time because she's the one that saved me from my abusive mom. I was trying to hold on to the woman that she once was, but she was long gone, and I refused to see it. But what she said to me on the night I dumped her broke me beyond belief because she played on to my biggest insecurity. I asked her what we were doing because it was obvious she wasn't invested in our relationship, but for some reason, she hadn't broken up with me either. She said she didn't know. So I asked her if she loved me. Maybe deep down she really did. But she said, "Nah. You're really ugly." It took a minute for me to process that. I've always looked older than most guys my age because of my wrinkles, and my hair was unbelievably thin to the point I was growing a bald spot. She told me that she thought my body was super hot, but I was so ugly and she could barely stand to look at me. She delivered the final blow by telling me that was the reason she liked doing it when she is in doggy style. In an instant, the rose-tinted glasses fell off and I saw her for the cruel woman she was. I dumped her on the spot, telling her that she was free to be with anyone now. I honestly expected her to chase after me as I left her house, but she didn't move an inch. I went back home where I was living with my grandma, and she saw me crying. She asked what was wrong, and it took an hour of me sobbing to finally tell her what happened. She tried her best to comfort me and tell me she didn't deserve me, but I just felt stupid for ignoring every red flag. I went to sleep that night hating myself, but I decided that I was never going to let anyone make me feel this way again. I was going to get pretty if it was the last thing I did. The next day, I went out and bought multiple hair products to help with my multiple problems, joined the gym. I washed my hair regularly with salon-level products and used creams to rid the wrinkles from my face. I used to work out every day. Every time I looked at myself in the mirror, my ex's words played over and over again in my head. I was so sure I was going to be pretty after thoroughly taking care of myself, but all that hope died after a month because nothing had changed. The wrinkles were still evident on my face. My hair was still thin. And to make matters worse, my nails were brittle and cracking every second. I didn't even feel like a guy at that point. I would have lost all my faith right there had it not been for the single thought I had while looking at myself in the mirror. How did my grandma look so young at 70? Not only did my grandma look better than me, she looked 50 years old. That's when I remembered that my grandma had worked in the Japanese beauty industry for decades. She knew all the best anti-aging and hydration products. I don't know why I hadn't thought to ask her for a product sooner, so I fixed my mistake by asking her what she used to look young. I mean, she didn't even have wrinkles. She told me that she used to import a collagen ginseng drink and explained that instead of it being a typical skincare cream, you had to drink it for it to work. She even told me that Japanese geishis also use collagen with ginseng to keep their skin smooth for makeup application, and it got me more excited to drink the collagen. I asked her if she could import it again, and she told me to check her receipt book to find where she bought it from. In it, I saw she had imported the brown and red bottles online from a Japanese company. I literally felt the hope in me return. I resumed my workout again. I didn't hesitate to buy it because I needed a win after that happened with my ex. When my order came, I began drinking the collagen with ginseng, and in only 7 days, my wrinkles started to go away. In a month, my hair started growing again, and it didn't look like a sad ponytail when I tied it. It even got rid of the nasty bald spot that was forming. I also stopped using the creams because the collagen with ginseng rid my face of wrinkles more than other products did. All I had to do was drink the collagen every morning, and my face became clear. I was close to looking good and young, closer to looking the Japanese geishas my grandma told me about. In 4 months, my hair was longer and thicker than I ever had it. My body was getting strong, and I got into the habit workout daily. And my wrinkles were finally gone, so my skin was glowing. You wouldn't be able to tell that I used to look old. The collagen with ginseng drink had flushed the toxins out of my body, so I had never felt prettier. In a way, I'm glad I went through all the BS with my ex because it led me to finding out about the collagen with ginseng drink, but it also makes me want to never sleep with someone who wants doggy style ever again.